Hey, this is Dominic with Essential Pressure Washing. So in the previous video I told you that I am going to show you my next build, my next setup. I got a job today. I will show you my current setup, which I've never disclosed. You may or may not have seen it in some of the videos, but I'm gonna disclose, show what I've made myself on my truck, and then I'll show you what my next build will be for this upcoming season. And it's still winter where I'm at in North Carolina, so it's pretty cold. But I got my first job for the year coming up today, and I'll take you along that ride with me. I'm gonna do some door knocking, of course. You never not take up that opportunity to get potential customers. So I'll be doing that as well. Just a quick knock, nobody answers, put a door hanger, and it'll be all right. They're close to where my location is, so everybody has seen my truck, everybody has seen what I do. So just that extra awareness of who I am and what I do is just a part of the process of just putting the door hangers out and so on and so forth. But yes, take you along for the ride for this house wash, and then show you the next build. These are just simple door hangers disclosing who I am, services I provide, and a little discount. Algae buildup right here. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Told you I'm going to show you my build. First of all, I've never introduced my work truck, so this is my work truck. It's a 2016 F-150 EcoBoost. It's been doing well for me. It's my logo, phone number, QR code. So on the back of here, it's a 5.5 foot bed. Not too much room, but it's just enough. So what I have here is this hose reel holds my soft wash hose and my garden hose. So I utilize this type of garden hose to hook up straight to my buffer tank here. And as you can see, sometimes depending on the customer's water and the volume, sometimes I have to hook up two dual feed. Here holds my high pressure hose. I have about 250-300 feet, give or take, 25 feet or so. Here I have my bypass, my downstream injector. Sorry for the sun. My downstream injector here, bypass. I'm working on making my own electronic bypass. Still in the process. Of course, I could purchase one, but I have the accessibility to make it, so that's just me. And for now, this is what I have used this season. So what I do is I keep my instead of utilizing the bypass 100%, there's times where if I'm really far away, I will just put my chemical injector hooked up and just stop the flow of SH, and obviously it works just as well for me. There are kits for that, but I made this myself, and here I made this myself as well. Right now I have the power on, and when I turn it on, 1 second, I'm gonna get the remote and I can demonstrate that for you. So here's my remote. I got it in a Ziploc here with a little lanyard. So when I turn it on, blinks, opened it, and that indicates that the flow is open, and I'm able to downstream and get the house cleaned up. And then turn it off. That light stops blinking. Red indicates that there's power, and then it just stops the flow of the SH. That's that. Back here I have two GX390s, both 4 gallon a minute Comet pumps. This pressure washer here was my first pressure washer I ever purchased. I bought it used from somebody. Pump went bad, like not even a month, 2 months later. I bought it for like 300 bucks. It was a 4 gallon a minute pump. Wasn't mad at the person, so I just ended up just buying a Comet pump, and I had this one. I ended up buying brand new, and they both had the same pumps, so I said let me just Siamese them together. So I made my own Siamese kit. So there's times where I run 4 gallons a minute, and there's times where I run 8. And for that purpose is sometimes when I'm in residential areas, the water is not the volume of the water is not up to par to keep up with the machines, so there's times where I just run 4. I have a 100 gallon buffer tank back here, 100 gallon buffer tank, which is sufficient for some residential areas. Sometimes I run out, sometimes I don't, sometimes I'm waiting, but it's all, sometimes it's the name of the game when you're running 8 gallons a minute. At sometimes it's just what it is. This is my 30 gallon SH tank. Right now it's empty. After doing that job, I just used a 5 gallon jug. There's no point to fill this whole thing up because I don't have a lot on the schedule at the moment. So there's no point to fill it up completely and let it go bad. I have my 220-inch surface cleaner. This one is, the tips are set up for a 4 gallon a minute, and this one tips are set up for 8 gallons a minute. So like I said, depending on the job, there's times when I use the one or the other. I'm just prepared for whatever the case is. And I have my ladder rack up here. My 2 ladders, brush 16, 22, and another 22-foot ladder. I'm planning on replacing this one and just keeping the Little Giants. They're just obviously more compact. So with that, I am going to show you the new build. This is a 6x12 tandem axle enclosed trailer. I have a 8 gallon a minute Honda pressure washer with a general pump on there, and I don't have anything in it now. I am going to be painting the inside of it. Right now it's just, I've got some wood in here, the paint, but I already have the drawings out. I'll share that with you later. But yeah, this is gonna be for this upcoming season. I am working on it, and I will share the process of what I'm doing, bring you along, and I hope that you follow and you like the content, and I am gonna do the best I can to keep the content coming throughout this season. So yeah, 6x12 tandem axle. I have a 225 buffer tank, 8 gallon a minute pressure washer, brand new hose reels, a new bypass coming. It's on the way. A proportioner. Actually, I forgot about my proportioner on here. I have a 5.5 gallon a minute proportioner over here. My bad. Right here. Here's the proportioner. I have it all plumbed up. It's SH, water, surfactant, so on and so forth. I have purchased a new proportioner. Everything is pretty much here, just missing a handful of things. I think the proportioner is on the way. Some of the little detail stuff, but my plans are, like I said, this is going to be the new build for the year. I am working on artwork right now with what I want. It's over the budget, so my plans are to get at minimum get some artwork on the back, so that when I'm pulling the trailer, whomever's behind me has a QR code visible, logo visible, and services that are provided with a phone number, so that whomever's behind me, they know who to call. And of course, it's a huge billboard, so this is definitely a big expense. So I'm gonna wait midway through the season, give or take, who knows. Might come sooner if the price is right, but yeah, like I said, I hope you continue watching, and I will do my best to keep you guys updated on the work that is to come. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.